State lawmakers will convene for the next Texas legislative session in just 2 months, and they're plotting big plans after a decisive Republican victory. Today, some lawmakers considered ways to further restrict DEI and faculty governing on college campuses, prompting some students to speak up. Ryan Chandler was there.
Capitol Monday, a showdown between state government and student government.
Those who are standing before you will inevitably sit in your seats with the degrees you are aiming to defund, but you can decide if we will be looking towards the future or forced to look back.
Lawmakers consider farther curtailing DEI programs and regulating faculty senates, groups of elected professors who guide academic policy like curriculum. They worry those bodies may push policies contrary to state law.
Do the political leanings of faculty influence the curriculum that's developed and offered, in your opinion?
In my opinion, that is not the case.
The hearing drew concerned students like Edwin Escamilla, the student body president of Austin Community College.
The Faculty Senate is one of the most vital components of educational institutions.
He argues individual campuses are best governed by their own faculty.
The students have a voice in these committees, and I feel like I have an obligation to come here and testify and defend the right to, have a say in what's going on in their institutions, because again, a lot of these institutions, especially Austin Community College, they fund themselves through property taxes, and so through that, the people that pay that, we should have a say in what's going on.
The hearing is expected to prompt new legislation placing guardrails on how faculties can govern themselves. Even the state banned DEI last year. Professors urging the legislature to view them as partners, not enemies.
Those of us who participate as faculty senators do so out of a respect, concern, and even love for our institutions.
Ryan Chandler, KXAN News.
And lawmakers also discussed the availability of advanced placement and dual credit courses offered in high schools. They're looking at ways to streamline that process for students to get that course credit. Going in depth right now, we can expect more of these types of discussions around higher education during the upcoming legislative session. In September, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick announced interim charges for the Higher Education Subcommittee, which included, quote, stopping DEI to strengthen the Texas workforce, taking aim at, quote, damaging programs not aligned with the demands of the job field. Back in April, Patrick also issued several charges related to higher ed, including reviewing free speech policies on campuses, preventing anti-Semitism, and monitoring the implementation of the DEI ban passed last session. Tomorrow marks the first day lawmakers can file bills for the upcoming legislative session. That session begins in January.